Democrats subpoena Pompeo for Ukraine documents. The House Foreign Affairs Committee on Friday subpoenaed Secretary of State Mike Pompeo for documents relating to the Trump administration's dealings with Ukraine, indicating Democrats are wasting no time diving into the formal impeachment inquiry they launched this week. Watch the video interview with Mike Pompeo.
I haven't had a chance to actually read the whistleblower complaint yet. I read the first couple of paragraphs and then got busy today. But I'll ultimately get a chance to see it. If I understand it right, it's from someone who had secondhand knowledge. But here's what I'll say this morning about the engagement of the State Department. To the best of my knowledge, and from what I've seen so far, each of the actions that were undertaken by State Department officials was entirely appropriate and consistent with the objective that we've had, certainly since this new government has come into office. We have tried to use this opportunity to create a better relationship between the United States and Ukraine, to build on the opportunities to tighten our relationship, to help end corruption in Ukraine. This is what President Zelensky ran on. We're hopeful that we can help him execute and achieve that. Be a good thing for the Ukraine, to be a good thing for Europe. It would push back against Russia in important ways as well if we could achieve that objective. And the State Department has been working tirelessly to try and achieve that objective. And a long way to go, a lot of work yet to do, but everything I've seen that our team has tried to do has been aimed squarely at that foreign policy goal.
The subpoena notice, drafted in consultation with the Intelligence and Oversight and Reform Committees, accuses Pompeo of refusing to turn over requested information to Congress amid the Democrats' nascent investigation into Trump's interactions with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Your continued refusal to provide the requested documents not only prevents our committees from fully investigating these matters, but impairs Congress' ability to fulfill its constitutional responsibilities to protect our national security and the integrity of our democracy, wrote Representatives Eliot Engel, DNY, Head of Foreign Affairs, Adam Schiff, D. California, Chairman of the Intelligence Panel, and Elijah Cummings, DND, who leads the Committee on Oversight and Reform. The subpoena letter explicitly cited the Democrats' newly launched impeachment inquiry into Trump, suggesting that party leaders will lean heavily on impeachment as a legal justification for obtaining disputed documents. A failure to produce them, they warned Pompeo, would be evidence of obstruction. They gave a deadline of 1 week for the documents. Pursuant to the House of Representatives impeachment inquiry, we are hereby transmitting a subpoena that compels you to produce the documents set forth in the accompanying schedule by October 4, 2019. The trio of chairmen wrote. The lawmakers also notified Pompeo in a separate letter that they had scheduled depositions for 5 State Department officials between Wednesday and October 10. Those officials are Marie Yovanovitch, the former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, Kurt Volker, a former NATO ambassador who is Trump's special representative for Ukraine negotiations, State Department Deputy Assistant Secretary George Kent, State Department Counselor T. Ulrich Brechtbuhl, and Gordon Sondland, U.S. Ambassador to the European Union. Volker resigned from his role in the Trump administration on Friday. If he appears before Congress, he will do so as a private citizen. The Democratic lawmakers noted that they had previously asked Pompeo for the documents on September 9 and September 23. Speaker Nancy Pelosi, D. California, on Tuesday announced that the House would begin a formal investigation inquiry after a whistleblower claimed that Trump withheld aid from Ukraine in a deliberate effort to pressure its president to investigate former Vice President Joe Biden, a 2020 candidate, and his son Hunter Biden. Trump has denied wrongdoing and slammed the complaint as fake news, although a memo of Trump's call with Zelensky released by the White House showed that Trump encouraged the Ukrainian president to look into Biden. There's a lot of talk about Biden's son, that Biden stopped the prosecution, and a lot of people want to find out about that, so whatever you can do with the Attorney General would be great, Trump told Zelensky in the July 25 call. The article was taken from thehill.com news source.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget like and subscribe. Leave your comment for video. Thanks.
우리나라